First Esdras chapter 4 and verse 26. Yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sake. First and foremost, I would like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rekah Kwadash. I would like to give double honors to the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the true leaders of Israel to this day, who taught me this truth. And I would like to say shalom to all the Akim and Akwaf that's believing on this truth and that's seeking their salvation at the hands of Yahawah and his only begotten son, Yahawashi. I would like to say shalom. So today, I'm going to entitle this lesson, Jake, let go that woman worship. Okay, you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American men need to let that woman worship go. All right, and this lesson is inspired by a phone call that I received from my older brother, all right, this morning, which he's not in the truth. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm still cordial with my family. And he called me this morning to ask, was I gonna go out to eat for breakfast with mama and his wife and, you know, the women of the family? And I'm like, fuck no. For what? So they can sit around the goddamn table, you know, and get worship? Hell no. All right. And see, our families be trying to test us. They know we don't celebrate these pagan ass holidays. They know we aren't into that fucking woman worship. All right. But they still got to try it anyways. But nevertheless, you know, as soon as I got off the phone with them, you know, a couple precepts came to mind. And this was the first one. First Esdras chapter 4 and verse 26. Yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and have become servants for their sakes. Jake is a home-born slave to Esau, Edom, okay, and to the goddamn nigger woman, as it tells you in Isaiah 3, all right? Matter of fact, let's go there. Let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 12, all right? And we getting straight to the point. This is going to be quick, okay? Jake, come up out of that woman worship, but we understand that we're in the West. We understand that the nigger woman got a masculine spirit on her, okay? And Jake got an effeminate spirit, and that's why they sit there at a goddamn table for 3-4 hours worshiping the goddamn woman, all right? But when it comes to the Father, they act like he's null and void, okay? None avoid, all right? They don't give a fuck about the men, all right? But that's not going to be a thing in the kingdom, all right? Everything is going to be in its proper order. Let's get this. This is Isaiah 3 and 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, speaking about Esau, Edom, all right? And women rule over them, which is the point, okay? Jake is being ruled over by their arch enemy, Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, all right? And then not only that, Eve is tag team with him, all right? And Jake is still in the spirit of servitude, all right? When the woman's supposed to be serving you. Let's read again. As for my people, children of their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, which lead thee, cause thee to err, and destroy thy ways of thy path. And guess what? Allowing a woman to lead you in these last days is going to get you destroyed, all right? You know, bowing down and worshiping a woman is going to get you destroyed here soon, Jake. All right? There's nothing wrong with being cordial with your mother. You know, there's nothing wrong with, you know, having a wife. But when you're sitting there bowing down your damn neck to these goddamn women, that's where you're going off, Jake. That's where you're going off. Matter of fact, let's grab another one. Proverbs. Proverbs 31 and 3. Give not thy strength into a woman, nor thy ways that which destroyeth kings. Okay, and Jake, you gotta really get into a ruling class mentality. You are a king, all right? You are a son of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, all right? And you shouldn't be giving your strength into women. Let's read this in the NLT, all right? Oh, my son. Salah. This is Proverbs 3:31 and 3. It says, do not waste your strength, O women, all right? Don't waste your strength. Don't waste your time. All right? Because these women in the West are already washed up. Okay? You know, if your woman haven't repented, don't get me wrong. You know, if you got a woman that's, you know, sticking by you, you know, helping forward what you got going on, you know, you got a cool thing, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that. But these women in the West that's washed up, that's always begging, all right, you know, never there for the hard time, but ready to jump into the good times, man, Jake, you better leave these goddamn women alone, all right? Do not waste your strength on women, on those who ruin kings. These women in the West will ruin you, Jake. They will ruin you, you know? And I'm talking from experience, you know? These women in the West will ruin you. But at the end of the day, you know, the hopeful elect understand that order, all right? And Yahawashi deals with order. And Yahawashi is not dealing with no woman worship, all right? Matter of fact, let's go get the order first. Corinthians chapter 11. This is 1 Corinthians 11:3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is the Most High Yahawah. So there's a pecking order, all right? You know, Yahawashi, man, woman, children, all right? And if you can't get up under that order, Yahawashi is not dealing, all right? The Most High is not dealing with no out of order women, not dealing with no masculine women, okay? Not dealing with no feminist women, all right? You know, where the matriarch is running the house. How about Yahawashi is not dealing with that? There's a pecking order. Let's get it one more time. Let's go to Ephesians. This is Ephesians 5:23. Matter of fact, let's start off at 22. This is Ephesians 5:22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husband as unto the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife. Okay? But in this society, okay, the women think they're the head of the household. Okay? In this society, Esau, Edom has given Eve the liberty, okay, to rule over the man. Okay? And that's why we're going back to the patriarch. Okay? The kingdom of heaven will be ran by men, the patriarch. All right. And see, when you tell Eve something like that, like you the head of the household, you know, she feels like she can buck up. Okay. And that's because she has been joined to this serpent over here in the West. Okay. But as soon as this serpent falls, guess what, Eve? You're going to lose your spot too. All right. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands as unto the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Hamashiach is the head of the church, and he is the savior of the body. Let's get one more. Genesis. Let's take it back. Genesis chapter 3:16. All right. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrows and thy conceptions. And sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Okay? So the man should have the woman in subjection. Okay? Because that's what subjection goes into. Sub meaning under. Okay? Jection meaning rule. So under the rule of. All right? And see, women can't, the women in the West can't understand that, okay? But the time of Jacob's trouble is gonna tear all that goddamn feminist stuff out you, okay? The time of Jacob's trouble is gonna, all that woman worship gonna stop. It's gonna be the survival of the fittest, all right? So the best thing for you women to do right now is try to get in order under a man, okay, and let that woman worship go, okay? Especially you, Jake, okay? Let that goddamn woman worship go, all right? The scriptures tell us to remember ourselves men, okay? We're supposed to remember ourselves men, all right? And we truly understand that the woman plays a critical role in nation building, okay? But it has to be in this true order, all right? You know, because Yahawashi deals with order, and that's the point. All right. And like I said, these were the couple precepts that came to mind after I got off the phone. But nevertheless, let's end with Titus 2. Let's end with Titus chapter 2. All right. And we're going to start at verse 3, because this is how women should be conducting themselves. Okay. Not looking for praise, every second of the day. All right. Praise on social media, praise from your kids, praise from your husband. Okay. These goddamn women are man, the Western really played a number on our people. But nevertheless, let's read. This is Titus 2 and 3. The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as come in holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things. Okay, and this is speaking about teachers teaching the children. Okay, that they may teach the young woman to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children. Okay, and we don't see that. Okay, we don't. Well, you have the handful over here in the West, but for the most part, these women has taken hold of the serpent's philosophies, and you can't tell them nothing. Okay, you have, like I said, you do have a handful of women that's taking care of their husbands, that's forwarding what their husbands got going on, taking care of the kids, trying to get in order to the best of their ability. But for the majority of the women over here, okay, they're lost in the sauce, and they about to get Yahawashi and Yahawashi is going to ultimately destroy them. All right, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed. Okay, and you women should look up some of those words. All right, but Jake, at the end of the day, you need to find a woman that's in order. And if you can't find a woman that's in order, it's best not to even deal with these goddamn hyenas over here in the West that want to be worshipped. Jake, let that woman worship go. So till next time, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawashi and Yahawashi, by Shimmer Kakawadash, double honors to the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the Akim and Allah. Shalom.